everyone watching on YouTube, and welcome back to more Digimon Story, Sleuth Hacker's Memory. Since last time, I did those two missions off screen that were the ones that got messed up because of the saying Loopmon nonsense. So those missions are now done. Those two are completed. We don't have to worry about them anymore. Got a little bit of hacker points and whatnot from it. Hit me up with that acceleration. It went even faster having Faye with me because she actually, like, helped with the fighting and whatnot. But now we're back here, running around, doing whatever it is we're doing with Faye. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really remember what we're up to. I just know we need to go into Under Kowloon 3. So let's friggin' do it. Get restored, loser. There you go. There you go. Yeah, give me those brave points and friendships. Thank you. Oh my word, that's a lot of Digimon. What the heck? Why are there so many of you? All right, well now there are only 3 Digimon. That's a lot more reasonable. This makes a lot more sense. You think this Mushroomon will die to this? Yes, yes it will, it turns out. The fact Digimon Survive is taking so long better mean it's good. Digimon Survive could absolutely end up being a good game, but the amount of time put into it is not going to equal the amount of quality, one for one. The game has taken far too long to make with all of its production problems. All of these production problems they've been having and pushing it off has not been like, oh, let's spend another year making the game even better. It's probably more like, oh, hey, like, we, like, weren't making any meaningful progress and we did stuff wrong or it needs to be redone, etc., etc. And so it's just them being like, hey, we screwed up and now we have to take more time. Bum, 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 bum. Honestly, if it ever does come out, I still think Survive could be a pretty good game. They've got, I mean, they have a good track record right now. The last 3 Digimon games that came out were all good. Cyber Sleuth, Next Order, Hacker's Memory, all good games. It's like that's the strongest record Digimon has ever had in terms of releasing good games, like, in a row. Usually it would be like, hey, here's a Digimon game that's like, it's alright, and then a really bad one, and then they'd have, like, a good one come out, and then they'd be like, hey, we made another bad one after that. You know? Bow, bow, bow. Chaos Forgivable, can you name it Don Pablo if male? Don Pablo? Kisara if female? Yeah, for those of you here who don't know, I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond when it comes out because some mad lads gifted like 110 gift subs to get me to do it. And I'm a man of my word. So the 3 people who contributed gift subs to that end are getting to choose and name a couple of Pokemon that'll be in my team. 3 of my Pokemon are going to be chosen by those 3, and then the other 3 I'm probably just going to let chat decide during stream. Within reason. Flame Angel, I'll be real with you. If you want one of them to be specifically male or female, like if you're like, I want it to be the female Gibble, I'll go out of my way to make sure I catch a female one, dude. When we play the game. But that's discussion for later. For now, we're focusing on Digimans. Is that? Oh, could that be? Like it's Faye, the number 2 of those stupid Zaxxons who just got betrayed by their old buddy. Like, sorry, but we can't let you through. We, the masked maids, have taken this area for our own. Come again. It must be so tough for you Zaxxon twerps. Twerps? What is this, the episode of the Fairly Odd Parents? Like, what the heck? What with all the infighting? So we'll just take care of this area for you guys. Your turf's been a bit too big for a while now. Honestly, it's like really ticked me off. You're easy to read, don't make me laugh. I bet you got carried away riding on the demon's coattails, but aren't you being a bit naive? That faker wasn't part of our forces in the first place. Losing someone like that doesn't even leave a scratch on us. Oh, look at you trying to act all tough. Like, do you really understand what's happening right now? I'm telling you to get the heck out of here. Fine with me. I like idiots like you even more than the clumsy ones. When I think about ripping that freaky mask off and messing up the stupid face underneath, my body's getting all hot. I don't want to be here. I need to step away. Oh my goodness, King Wolfblade with another 25 gift subs after giving like 40 a couple of days ago. 65 total in the channel, my word. Thank you so much for the support. King Wolfblade, greatly appreciated. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. I just needed to take back first place on the list. Oh, now you've done 64 this week to Daniel's 63. Oh, my word. That is crazy. Thank you so much for the support, man. Greatly appreciated. Everyone in chat, enjoy your gift subs. Thank you all so much. When I think about ripping... I already read that. I got distracted by the gift subs. Man, this has been a wild week for Chaos. Hugo's such a nice guy, see? Lately, he always stops me right when I get to the good part. Honestly, I'm a little pent up. I'll take out my frustration on all of you. Say what? Don't think we'll let you walk all over us because we got these maid get-ups. We're gonna come at you all at once. We'll show you what a maid revolution looks like. Oh no, it's the revolution of the cat maid. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah, this is the one where you have to do like, we just have 2, but they still have 3. Faye has Mega Level Digimon, so I'm gonna let her take the lead here. Alright, let's do this. Time to get destroyed. Why are they all wearing Jason masks? I don't know. Some weird Japanese thing going on. Don't question the Japanese. They can never be understood. This chick really thinks that she's gonna beat Tiger Vespamon with this squad. Like, you're so done already. Like, you should just give up. I did less damage than I expected. It was only Thunderfall level 2, but still. I'm at this mandala. Ooh, that damage. All right, and this is gonna do a tiny little bit. That Clockmon is gonna get hit with a Mock Stinger victory here in a second. Yo, I want a Geo Greymon and a Falcomon. That reminds me, chat, we do need to, at some point in the not-too-distant future, work out how exactly we're gonna go about doing the, Please die to this. Oh, damage up, you're dead. How we're gonna go about working out the whatchamacalls. It's choosing the Mega Level Digimon and whatnot. Sticker Blade. I do need to get on that at some point. But again, we're not like... We still don't have any Digimon that are ready to become Mega, and we're gonna have to do Abby grinding either way, so it's not like we're in a rush to, but I'm sure chat is getting to the point where they're like, please let us decide. I think I actually want you to hit this one. That Clockmon is gonna be easy to finish off. Hi there. I'm just gonna continually use multi-hit attacks. Miss! Ah, it's fine. Starlight Explosion will get them all. Big damage, big damage. Starlight Explosion! Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, they're gonna take that 10 from me, but that's fine because I have plenty of points and they don't. Oh, you're not even gonna take the 10? You buffoon. Maybe do something involving Discord? No. Choosing Digimon and whatnot is gonna be done entirely in Twitch. It's probably just gonna be some kind of a poll set up to let people choose. I think we did like straw polls in the last Hacker's Memory playthrough. Does Twitch have built-in polls now? Someone in chat was saying, Flame Angel was saying that a Twitch poll might work best. Is there like a built-in poll thing? Or is it, do you just mean like doing a poll like how we used to? Cheese, welcome to stream. How's it going? Venetia, welcome to stream. Went to go look at your Xenoblade 2 playthrough. Don't recommend that. Was curious if time away from it has solidified or changed your opinion on it. Solidified. That game sucks. What the heck did you just say to me? Legendary Dragon Blade. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is unfortunately a bad game. I do not like it. Which is insanely unfortunate because Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, or just Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one in general, one of the best games ever conceived. Xenoblade Chronicles X, very fun game. But 2 is hot garbage. Bad storyline, bad characters, bad villains. Gameplay isn't near as enjoyable. It's just all around a worse version. Has time away from Arise made you like the game more? My opinion of Arise so far, having beaten it, like, has it been a week and a half now since I finished Arise and got the Platinum Trophy? That week away has not changed my opinion in the slightest. It's still my favorite game of the year and one of my favorite games of all time. And I would be surprised if that were to change anytime soon, if ever. That game is amazing. My word. I would love to play it again one day. Hey, this is mine. I need 35 points? I'm gonna be short like 1 or 2 by the end of this. How long is this Clockmon gonna live for? This is the bulkiest clock I've ever seen before in my life. Goodbye. Didn't you say in the credits of that game that it was maybe your 3rd fave overall, or was it 2nd? My favorite 2 games are Tales of Xillia and Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Fine. Tales of Arise and Persona 5 Royal are my... Oh, cool, I only need 5 more points. Let's go. Or 2 more points, rather. But, I mean, grabbing a 5-pointer would accomplish that, which I'm going to be able to grab with Faye here in a second. Stay. But Persona 5 Royal and Tales of Arise are my 3rd and 4th. I gotta sit on Tales of Arise for a little while, maybe even play Royal again to really determine which one of those 2 games I like more, because man, that's a hard decision. That's a really tough pick. Wow, you're super strong. How the heck could we beat you? I mean, Faye was there, but it was mostly me. I was the one doing it. Oh, jeez, I'm sorry to hear about your phone net not working well. Fair enough. I know your approach to games is the time away is what determines your more final opinion on a game. It absolutely is. I find my opinion on games either rising or lowering by a significant margin. Not all the time. Sometimes I finish a game and my opinion is like, it's set. Like when I played the original Xenoblade Chronicles and when I played Persona 5. Well, you know what? Actually, I'm just going to say Xenoblade. When I played the original Xenoblade Chronicles, my opinion on that game was pretty much set as like, this is one of my favorite games I've ever played. And the same for Tales of Xillia. Those 2 games, I played them, finished them. My opinion never really changed. Like, there would be small changes, but overall, I was just always of the opinion, this game is great and I love it. Persona 5 I really liked when I finished it, but my opinion of it actually went up even higher after sitting on it for a while and after playing Persona 5 to Royal. But, usually my opinions on games have to, like, I need to, like, look back at them, like, a couple of months later, pretty much. But, yeah, I've sat away from Xenoblade Chronicles 2 long enough to know that I just hate that game. I do not like it. Looks like you figured out how big the gap is between us. Now then, how about you peel off that mask for me? Bear with me. After a battle, I always get excited and it throws off my aim. I might end up peeling off some skin along with the mask. All right, you're a freak. I'm sorry. They're all bark and no bite. Yeah, and you're a weirdo. You get it now, right? Eden will fall to pieces if we leave idiots like that to their own devices. Zaxxon just barely keeps this from happening. But other teams say we're just big and that's all we have going for us. Yugo always says things like, who cares as long as there are some who notice. Well, that's what I like about him anyway. Story time ends here. Don't forget what I've told you now. I won't forgive anyone who betrays Yugo. Rest assured, the demons will be crushed soon enough, and when they are, you best not interfere. I feel like I've heard all kinds of things. Don't want to make her angry. Rip off your face. The demons and Zaxxon will clash. Is Kay gonna make a move? What is Captain Potassium gonna do? Hey man, it's me. Sorry, but could you go meet the little lady at the hospital? Me and Ryuji are on a job, you see? Yeah, I'll go pick up Erica from the hospital. No point in thinking about it now. I'll go get Erica. Let's go. I will say though, Jude and Mila's dynamic and relationship definitely dumpster on Rex and Mithra. What does this term mean? Dumpster on? Like, I can tell you're saying one of them is, like, way better than the other, which Jude and Mila's dynamic and relationship is far better than the mess that was Rex's character, and then the over-the-top tsundere of Mithra, and then Pyrrha doing whatever the heck Pyrrha was doing there. That was a really weird, like, threesome angle that Xenoblade 2 went for, but I can't tell which one you're saying is better or not. I hope you're saying the correct opinion, because, ooh, man. It crushes them and puts them in the dumpster. Ah, good. Good. Yeah, one of my biggest disappointments with Xenoblade 2. At the end of the day, I wasn't a big fan of the combat in Xenoblade 2 either. I didn't think it was, like, the worst thing ever, but the further I got in Xenoblade 2, the less fun the combat became for me. And I also hated the gacha mechanics. But, like, the big thing that really put me as, like, I dislike Xenoblade 2 heavily was the characters were very, like, one-note boring, almost. There weren't, like, not all of them were awful. I really liked Zeke. Zeke was a really cool character. And Murray, from what I remember, was, like, fine. But, like, Rex, Nia, Pyrrha, whatever the name, was it Tora was the name of the no-pawn in that game, etc. They were all just lame and boring. And then the storyline in the villains also sucked. It was bad. It was not good. So, if you like that game, again, more power to you. I'm glad you had fun with it. My boy RTK loved that game, mostly because he loved the gameplay and he likes gacha for some reason. Even though I didn't like the gameplay. But, yeah, that game sucks. I'm fine. I'm always a bit out of it after my treatment. The treatment updates the memory server in Eden with my memories and deletes those memories from my brain. It's not like I lose the memories. They're just moved from my brain to the memory server, I guess. Yeah, you know, like when your SSD, like your 1 terabyte SSD gets to like, you've only got 80 gigs left, you better make some space. Then you bust out your external hard drive, and then you move over like a couple hundred gigs from the SSD to the external hard drive, you know? It's just like that. They're not gone. They just got moved somewhere else. It's easy. As long as I'm linked to the memory server, you could say I have many times more memories than the average person. It's not like data uploaded onto a server just disappears, right? It's like that. Well, unless something goes horribly wrong. I admit it's definitely a treatment that defies common sense, but without this, I'd pop like a balloon, so I've got to do it. Whew, man. Hey there, it's me. Did you enjoy the festival? I did, Banana Boy, thank you. What am I going to do, you ask? I just wanted you to see it for yourself. The start of a new legend, I mean. Preparations are complete. Next time, let's meet in person and talk. Soon there's gonna be a big gathering. Come alone. Nah. I heard that. Was that the hacker who's been feeding you info on criminals? You're not really gonna go alone, are you? Really? It's definitely suspicious. You'll be meeting him right in the middle of the enemy camp. Well, you're right. I guess this is the only way to figure out what this guy's all about. Alright then, but let me help you out. I will come with you, of course. He told you to go alone, didn't he? Heh. Hello. Isn't the waitress here today? Waitress? If you mean that Yuri you've got the hots for, she hasn't been doing as many shifts lately. No way, if I don't see her, my heart will wither and die. It's hard on me because it means I have to do more shifts. Please ask the owner to hire more people. Looks like they're short-staffed. Running Huddy must be hard work. Internet cafe probably gets some good business. What kind of friends do you have? Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't include you. I should have just not replied if they were going to make me say you. Alright, we got some new quests to do. We also have to set the stuff to investigate and whatnot again, so let's go do that first. I have missed quite a bit in chat. Let me see here. Would you like a Digimon game based on the dark area? I just want a Digimon game based around... I want a story, like a turn-based story game, based around being in the digital world. It can include the dark area if it wants. I think that a game, like, if you're saying, like, a Digimon game where everything happens in whatever is considered the dark area, sounds like it would be, fairly boring environment-wise.